Alright, it is started, I believe. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and I am just checking for. Um,
Second. This is weird. Oh,
it's only understandable that there would be a few hiccups still in the new place. In fact, isn't this the? I think this is the first stream that you've started up since you got there.
yeah. Alright, I think I fixed it. Sorry. Like, my head is frazzled. I am not in stream mode at all.
No worries.
And it's so weird. Okay, I think I fixed it, but yeah, like, this is the first stream in the new place, which, by the way, how do I sound?
Sound good. Yeah. Nice and clear.
Good, and I assume I look good, too.
I'm still a stickler for you combing your hair a certain way, but other than that, yeah, you're looking good.
It isn't long enough yet.
Well, you keep cutting it.
Just because my relatives get mad at me when my hair goes over an inch.
Yeah, we'll cut their hair. See how they like it.
I am good to go. Which, by the way, how's it been for you since last week?
It's been a pretty fun week, I'd say. I've had a lot of stuff to do. I definitely feel like a lot of my week is coming together, trying to give each day its due. You know, I don't want to put all my emphasis on like, oh, I live for Fridays, which I do, but imagine living for every day.
It sounds very stressful. Ooh, cinematic.
Yeah. Once it becomes routine, you can put in your mind to other things.
Do you remember what was happening last week? Because I think, like, we found, like... Oh yeah, we found the flood, right?
Yep.
And now we're running as, like, Resident Evil. And the game's still
Yes, exactly like Resident Evil. Right. Right down to the camera angles. God, I would love more games with the Resident Evil, like the OG Resident Evil camera style. I know it has its drawbacks, but it makes for a great adventure feeling. Point and click adventures, guided story.
Like, Eternal Darkness was amazing for that reason.
Yeah, Eternal Darkness was very good for it. And then you also have, hey.
Just getting used to the shooting. I haven't played games in like a week, kinda. Oh!
You wanna warm up? Shoot me a couple times. Actually, you know what? You're shielded. Take it back. Wanna fight?
Behind you! Behind you! You're like, what a fight, and I just see an entire zombie horde coming for you.
Yeah, so it was the whole thing. It helps. Oh, that was it.
Oh yeah, okay. I think I'm good to go. How about you?
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta try to not be too loud because we're like I'm below business, so I gotta like try to keep a little bit down during the mornings. Oh, it's a boomer! Oh, it was a boomer!
There's boomers to your left.
Dude, I can't believe I was right. They're literally boomers. They must have got inspiration from Left 4 Dead.
Maybe.
Okay, my mouse is in a good position. I'm getting reacclimated. Oh dear God, have you seen your ammo lately?
Yep.
Oh, above us.
Oh right, they have guns too. They were just giving us a chance to reacquaint with all the different ones.
Joe, I saw him kill you.
How do you do that so quickly?
You what?
I saw you hit me in the back of the head with a pistol.
I shot after you died.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not kidding, I shot after you died.
Come on, I'm watching it live, Arth. I'm seeing it. As soon as I die, I look at my screen. I'm seeing it with my own two eyes.
It's mostly that I'm just not used to. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You can
Take
have
more fucking grenades.
take the
Fuck
pistol.
pistol ammo.
Take the pistol. Because I'm taking what I just found on the ground.
I spent all week thinking, alright, I'm gonna play carefully, I'm not gonna get in Arth's way, but Arth just keep making ways.
I like. Oh, there's more pistol ammo here if you want it. I don't try. Like, it's 100% an accident, and I'm just so not used to firing at all, or using my mouse.
The only way to solve the problem is to understand how to stay out of your way. So how do you describe your way?
Chaos and aggression. They have shotguns, by the way.
Okay.
Oh my god. I love this shotgun. It's so meaty and just booming. Like, do you know what happens to make me friendly fire people?
I do seem to be standing in front of you.
No, it's when somebody's very like-minded and they try to avoid shots, like I do, right? And that puts us in a similar, like, foot patterns, which causes me to be behind them, which, you know, because I naturally try to be behind somebody else so they get shot first. So probably I shouldn't admit that. I just got an achievement.
Alright, so you know the thing is that I had a plan, but I didn't implement it. I'm now going to implement the plan.
What's the plan?
I can't tell you, man. I can't tell you. This is the only way this is gonna work.
Oh, whoa. The game is like lagging. Why is it lagging?
I think it's just I think it might just be you. Because I've been fine.
Okay. Hey, Timmy! Hey! How do I look?
Of course, you're back for glutes and shoots. Yeah, he's back.
Hey, I heard something. I don't know if it was, I think it was either a chair or a subscription. Thank you, dude. I can't see it on this game, though. The notifications don't pop up. Because of how we have to set it up so I don't accidentally click the stream. Joe, do you know what it was?
No, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm mostly focused on the gameplay.
Oh, yeah. Rocky just subbed. This is 25th month in a row. Thank you, Rocky.
Very kind of you, Rocky.
I concur. Also, who's in the bathtub? I heard somebody singing in the bathtub right now.
That's our android friend.
Oh.
Except I don't know where he is.
Do you think robots get, like, baths and, like, rubbing alcohol?
Yeah, you gotta oil him up. Keep the
Oil,
hinges
oil.
from rusting.
Yeah, I don't know which way to go. But yeah, like, Timmy, it
Or
was...
I go down there.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah.
So Timmy, I got up this morning. I got a call from the technician 7 o'clock in the morning, and was like, he was like, "I'm coming in to hook it up." I was like, and then when I got on and the net hooked up, I saw a message from Seph here, and it was like, so you let me know if we're gonna do guns and buns, and I was like, guns and buns. I have to get on. I have to. So I rushed and I got this, like, this area here is all set up, but the whole rest of the apartment's still a mess.
I also said if he can't make it, it's fine. I can do any number of other things.
And I was like, well, I was excited to play this.
I'm mixed emotions. It started off with pure excitement, and now I seem to be on complete full alert.
Dude, friendly fire deaths, they happen, and they happen more with me. I'm sorry.
It's a puzzle, my friend. It's a problem. I'm not gonna keep dying. I still have to be responsible for my own ability to stay alive, and not necessarily come back from the dead and kill you in retaliation. It's not a solution. The problem is, why does it keep happening, and why is it skewing one way? And I think it's just playstyle. I think me at my best is kind of like the rook on a chessboard. You know, very powerful, not quite a queen, but when I get to play defensively, I get to play very well. And whatever, like the best that I can do is always on a defensive setting, not an offensive, which is fine. Like it's you have A and you have D, and they both hold up equal halves of the bargain. So every time we do this, I think I'm just trying to play aggressive because I think that's just how you get through legendary. And I also just start like not really worrying too much about it because I think aggressiveness can be a natural state. So as a play style, the only way to solve this problem, which is, you know, I think is worth solving, is making sure the play styles are more complementary than contradictory.
Okay, but what if we take that first death, right, and we yeet it to Arth was just not used to shooting and moving yet, because my muscle memory was still dead. What happens then?
That particular one? Okay, well then how do you explain the other like 14 so far?
You mean the ones with the rocket launchers?
Those?
They're chaos. You can't help those.
You hit me with a car. Even you trying to help so causes it.
Yeah, but those are in the past. You need to look to the present and the future. If we get mired in the past, I'll get killed more, and I don't like that.
Well, I'm not concerned about it because it's in my past. I'm concerned about it because it's still in my future.
You're fine. The chance of you getting killed again this stream, like, come on.
Oh, okay.
Like, is there anybody out there in chat who will confirm that Seph here will not get killed again this stream?
I'm determined to make that happen. I don't even care if you try.
Wait, you're determined to get killed?
To avoid it.
Oh.
Oh, Seph is absolutely dying again this stream. Yeah, where were you 1 minute in?
I, like, legitimately 100%. That kill on you was literally just, I was zoomed in, I couldn't see anything, and I didn't know how to use my mouse. Literally.
Yeah, my head was, it just happened to be there.
It's true! Hey, Shihali! I'm back! And you can see, like, the only difference is, like, the lighting's different. The lighting is all up above, and I don't have any side lighting here, but I'm back! How's it been? Oh no. Wait. No, that's terrible. Did you put out any flyers?
The security doors have sealed automatically.
Oh.
I will go access the override to open it.
Oh, that is terrible. Seph, you own a cat, right?
There was a cat at my mom and dad's house.
You know how, like, if a cat got away, how you would, like, track it down or get it to come back?
It's a cat. Cats are independent thinkers. If it comes back, it will at the very least try, and if it tries, it will probably succeed. That's like, not that it always has to turn into cats and dogs, which is a whole other thing, but one thing that is true about dogs that's not true about cats is that dogs have to be trained. Cats are not needs to be conditioned in that same way. My cat was like, her character was set very instinctual right from the beginning. We even brought an expert in to try to like curb some of her aggression, and it didn't take. So I don't know if I'm missing something about cats, but she could be lost. That is very true, depending on like how far she's gone. Because if it's caught in weather, she might be taking shelter somewhere. So, you know, obviously it doesn't hurt to go looking for it. And one thing I would not put past a cat in any sense of the imagination is that the cat is just hiding somewhere because it wants to see if you'll come looking. That's not unlikely, but I would not put it past a cat. Not one bit. Friendly? Yeah. Loss is certainly a distinct possibility. I'm just trying to, just also just kind of like thinking what else it could be.
Oh, I just had an idea. So I remember reading a post a while ago where, I don't know if this is possible or not, but I think these people's dog went missing, and they put out a like jacket. They put out their jacket at the edge of the woods, put a rock over it. When they came back the next day, the dog was there. What if you had got like a box and you put something of yours in the box? Do cats smell the same way as dogs? Would the cat be able to recognize it maybe?
I'm not sure about that one, and I'm not sure about cat and dog smelling. I think dogs might be a little bit more smell based, because oftentimes they're in a lot of breed.
Sorry, just to let you know, there's pits.
Yeah, I fell into it too.
Okay, we both fell in.
Yeah, 100%.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols.
Okay, so you are doing the boxing. Okay.
I also want to point out too that cats are also highly sound based. The thing I was just about to say is that while a lot of dogs have good hearing based on their breed, you do have dogs where the ears are kind of like covering over. So you do have a lot of dogs that are very much smell based.
The flood must not escape the installation. They can so
Oh god, two boomers right next to me. Are you okay?
No, wait. Well, yes, I'm fine, but to answer your question, I died.
Oh boy. So did I. I thought they were gonna stay back and shoot me, but they punched me in the face. Well,
puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols.
Holly, I really hope your cat comes back soon or is found.
Yeah, and look for it whenever you have time. And, you know, if there's people that you don't mind asking to also maybe keep an eye out. Like around the area, I'm not really sure. A couple of lost cat signs.
They consume all.
Because what you're doing is you're also giving yourself a little bit more peace of mind in that you've tried all the avenues.
Go behind us. I'm dead.
You dead?
Yeah. I understand, Holly, like anything at all to do with pets is, especially like, you know, a lost pet or like an ill pet, it's soul crushing. By the way, I died to like a shotgun lord literally jumping from the ceiling down and just shooting me. It was like this one's for Seph. Dude, it feels like it legitimately feels good to be back and like doing some streams again. Like an entire week of not streaming, I didn't know what to do. I was so lonely.
No, I mean that's one work ethic, which is to work as long as you can, and then take the time off when you are forced to.
Oh, and Tree Holly, definitely stay on it. Get as many posters up as you can. Ow, ow! You just double whipped me.
I'm dead, by the way.
Oh, you're dead.
Yep.
Uh-oh. We need you to be undead.
They have good racials.
Literally the best in WoW. Literally the best.
Yeah. The undead should have been their own faction. Imagine just like a PvP faction that's hell-bent on killing everybody. Screw this alliance, horror BS. We're the undead.
It's funny because that was actually supposed to be the plan for original like Warcraft 3 and WoW. Is there was supposed to be like the human, the orc, the night elf, the undead, and the burning legion.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The night elf, the sentinel would be their own faction. Generally friendly, right? Friendly to the orcs, friendly to the humans. So more of like a PvE focused faction. Imagine what that would do for class balance, because then it wouldn't really matter so much. So like then you have like the humans and the orcs, which is like a balance between PvE and PvP. And so it would be a great way to really diversify the motivation for players to go places. So like it would give more incentive to hang out in night elf territory because you know you have access to certain areas quicker, so it's more efficient to harvest to different spots depending on where you're questing. And then it would also create different tension where you can kind of interact with people on the other side, but not entirely.
I just shot our friend.
I just had weird deja vu.
And yes, I agree with you. Like they had a whole bunch of like cut content that they had planned for the game, like you know, kind of like racial things to make it cool, but they had to simplify it to like get the game out faster. Like you know I guess the bosses in that like cut it down, and like 100% like the undead joining the orc was so weird.
Well, you know, the problem is that I don't feel it fully and completely focused on appealing to Warcraft fans. I think it was highly lore based, and obviously they got a lot of PvP in there, but I mean, I just think the PvE might have become too much of a focus.
Oh, and Shihali, one thing I was going to say to you that just popped in my head is like, don't worry about it. You're doing the best you can do. You know, like, hopefully your cat is found soon. Would you like this overshield? Seeing as how I keep killing you?
Not anymore. You can have it.
Sure, okay. I'm scared of floors now. By the way, I have not shot you even once since that moment.
Yep.
Are you proud of me?
I'm also proud of me because I've weaved that more into my playstyle. Be in your way less often.
I feel like eventually your playstyle though will become like, alright, Arth, you go clean out the level, I'll make a town hall, and I don't want it to happen.
Hey, if it comes in handy, I'll do it.
Oh. No, I
mean, come on, you can easily clear this game out on your own. Like it's hard, but it's totally workable. And I'm pretty sure I can clear it out too.
Yeah, but
it would
that's
probably
not
just
fun.
take longer. See, it's funny, I think the player gets to a point where they start to feel like this could be more of a challenge, and that's when you have the skulls.
Yeah, I can see that. Cause like, I mean, I've died a couple of times to being goofy today, but not been that difficult. But I don't
Yeah,
think
I mean,
the...
it's
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, you go.
All right, I will. I will, and I will go. I will go. But I forgot what I was gonna say.
Behind you! Behind you!
Oh, this guy?
Yep. Good.
Yeah. Thanks. All right, our teamwork is back.
Oh no, I forgot what I was gonna say too.
That's a shame.
What were we talking about? What were we talking about? What were we talking
Chat,
about?
help.
If there's anybody out there still watching, please help. We are like two old men with no memory. Oh, there's nobody left. Everybody's gone. Oh. By the way, Steph, this shotgun is amazing. Are you full shield right now?
Thank you for telling me up front. For science, my friend. For science. Ooh, yeah, that killed the shield and half my health.
Oh dear God, I am sorry.
For science.
Shotguns are devastating in this game. I love shotguns. Shotguns are so good in games. Oh boy. Left 4 Dead has taught me well to avoid boomers. Ah, man. Dang, I don't... You know, actually, my chat program might be messed up. Has anybody sent a message in a while?
The last thing Shirley said was, couldn't drag myself out.